triangles. No, I don't need.
Hey, you're taking my triangles.
No,
I just put our baby down for a nap, and I heard him crying up in our playroom. And so I run in there, and you just assume that they bonked their head on something or something really simple. But he immediately says, I swallowed batteries, and my heart just sunk.
So we walked into the Stoller emergency, and we went to the triage desk and told him he'd swallowed 2 button batteries, and so they immediately thought it was pretty serious, and Kingston immediately was taken in for an x-ray. In the x-ray, it was pointed out that the batteries were stuck in his throat, which is the pretty dangerous spot, kind of right next to his heart, so they had to immediately go in and schedule him for surgery. So about half an hour later, the batteries were surgically removed.
The battery causes what we call a thermoelectric injury, so it creates basically a power circuit between the battery and the tissues in the esophagus, and that can cause very significant damage to the tissues where it basically liquefies and the tissue dies. The injury can actually cause a hole to develop between the food pipe and these adjacent structures, and so that can relate to very significant injuries for the kids. And even potentially fatal or catastrophic injuries if it erodes into a blood vessel and they have a massive hemorrhage.
It's really about awareness, and again, it's kind of similar to the way that we promote awareness around medications and safety. And so really for button batteries, it's kind of similar. We just need families and adults to be aware that these are dangerous and shouldn't be left lying around for children to access.
We want you to get to an emergency department and have the child assessed, and generally the button battery needs to be taken out under a surgical procedure, an operation.
Did they go in it?
They were right here.
Oh, but where did the batteries go? That must be a dangerous spot.
Dangerous spot. So they took the batteries out of your throat, and then they gave them to us, and we threw them in the garbage because we don't want it to happen again.
Everyone was so surprised because they had no idea that kind of damage could happen, because people just assume that, oh, if you swallow something, then it'll come out the other end. But because they got stuck, I mean, he was in the hospital for almost a week, and it was really scary.
Yeah, it's definitely opened our eyes, especially with a baby as well. We definitely don't want a repeat of it happening again, for sure.
Alberta Health Services, healthy Albertans, healthy communities, together.